I don't want to be the schizo guy at the party. You're gonna burn in hell if you're not the schizo, you fucking retard. You're all burning in hell for laughing at me. What the fuck is going? That's for kids, really? And they probably done that in like a millisecond. Number 2. What did the Freemasons tell you? We're not a religion. We're good people. We give to charity. We do this. We do that. We rape, kill children. You see, they shed their skin like the viper. Depending on the season, they give to charity or they rape and murder. You ask any murderer, the second murder is always easier. You open that portal and it gets fucking easy. Are you learning? Are you learning about God? Or are you going to go back to your fucking miserable shit life like a cuck bitch? Are you learning, chat? Is what I'm teaching you stuff that's just going to fade away forever? Or are you going to look at the ground and say, that's a snake. Maybe I shouldn't put my penis in there. Or are you going to risk a fun time? Think with your soul. Who were the Christian Gnostics? What is Gnosticism? Well, Gnosticism is a perversion of Christianity. The Christian Gnostic is the pervert of Christianity. They were called sages. They were called druids. This man in chat says you got to be trolling. I'm not making this up. You think I'm that fucking interesting that I say there's a fucking pussy dick as an animal on screen? I don't make shit up. I steal it from billionaires who print money. They print money and put you in debt, and they write that the fucking snake represents that. Okay? That's who I'm copying their shit. You think I sit in bed thinking which animal looks like a fucking pussy dick? You think I'm actually plotting a 700 viewer stream? John Zherka, Christianity is Gnosticism, retard. Okay, ban that guy. The Christian Gnostics believed that Jesus Christ was the serpent that Moses raised on the staff, the serpent that tempted Eve. Not the living God. That's what they believed. That's what the Knights of Templar believed when they went to the East. And they talked to some sages, some old men. And the men convinced the Knights of Templar, hey, why would God deny you knowledge? Your God is evil. You remember when you had paradise, but you fucked it up for an apple? Remember when you couldn't feel shame, pain, sadness, sorrow? Remember when you had paradise and you gave it up for a fucking apple? Yeah, that clearly God was meant to punish you. And the serpent is actually your God. And these Knights of Templar, I don't know what the fuck shrooms they were doing. They said, yeah, sounds pretty base to me. I think I'll go back and tell. I'm going to tell the king. I'm going to tell the Pope. I'm going to tell everyone, hey, the serpent is actually Christ. Hey, they both are called the morning star. That has to be it. Really? They said his voice will come down like an archangel. They said the same thing about Michael. Is Jesus also Michael? No, I'm not a Jehovah's Witness. I don't buy that shit. You see, they perverted that. They fooled the Chads. The Knights of Templar were Chads. Okay? They're retards. They're like, okay, that makes sense. And they're fooled by those sages, the men of old. So they went back and told the Pope, and, back then things were more based, a theocratic system and all that. So the Pope looked at the king and said, yeah, we got to fucking cut their heads off. So the Knights of Templar, the ones that didn't speak out loud, they actually went underground and kept practicing their serpent worship. But it's been here since the resurrection. They were called Ophites. They were called Canaanites. Even the Phoenicians, a lot of them. The Khazarians. The serpent worshipping, death worshipping cults. That's what Gnosticism in Christianity is. What, are you going to kill Maki? Why are you saying that, Nina? Don't say it like that. John Zherka, why are you not a Catholic? Honestly, dude, I went to every single priest in the U.S., and none of them know as much as me. That's some pride talking, but, I value honesty. Like, these guys are some fucking retards, man. I went to a pastor, I went to a priest, and all I said is, hey, where can I put my LGBT flag? They said in the corner. I said, I'm actually leaving. Have a good day. This is not really what I signed up for. That was a test. You stand on nothing. I thought marriage between man and a woman. Why are they taking my check mark away type shit? So corporations put that on my bio and paid me $100 million, and that's how it works. Moving on. The serpent tempts you. Where else do you see the serpent? Does anyone worship the serpent? Of course they do. You worship Andrew Tate, and he worships the serpent. Oh, this symbol. You don't see it, do you? You're an idiot. You're a fucking moron. The material world is run by the devil. And let me know if you want to go deeper. We can go deeper. You see, this is not in your psyche for fun, right? Like Carl Jung said, things that last in your psyche, things that blow your mind, they're not coincidences. They repeat in your subconscious, in your dreams, in your wish fulfillment. That's your dream state. Whether you could be wishing to get murdered, that's what you're wishing for. You don't like yourself. You hate you hate who you are, right? And it's especially in the astral plane. If you hate yourself, you hate your soul, right? That's not against your flesh. That's against your soul. But let's go deeper. Where else do we see this snake? Well, liberals and the lefties will show you. You just follow them. The World Health Organization run by obese people. We can go deeper if you want. Chat, what is the Masonic number? What is the age of Jesus, or how many vertebrae in your spinal column? In your 7 chakras, your 7 wheels, your 7 vital organs, your 7 energies, your 7 wandering planets. That's 7. But what is the Masonic number? What is Walt Disney's club called? You got to pay $10,000 a month to join. What is the Masonic number? You said 33. Huh. Well, if this is just the United Nations logo with the serpent and the staff, the serpent going up the tree, if we search up just the UN logo, just to look at the sections of the world, how many sections can we count? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32. How did I fuck this up? It's 33 sections with the Masonic leaf around it. But I can go deeper if the chat pushes me by gifting some fucking subs or doing something. I'm never going to see a stream like this ever again. I'll learn my lesson. You know what's peculiar? The United Nations, the Masonic map. Have you noticed it's just a flat earth map? It's like there's a dome. That's why the Meteorological Association has the same flag. The Maritime, same flag. Maritime laws with the seas and shit. Why do they have a flat earth map? Why do they have a flat earth map? Well, it's simple. If you go to Albert Pike flat earth, and remind me to go back to the serpent real quick. Does anyone have that thing I posted on my Twitter with Albert Pike? I think it was Dogma, and it was the flat earth bit. Let's see if the Freemasons believe in flat earth, or is it just me alone, not the billionaire, zillionaire elites. So where else do we see this serpent? I mean, who controls the organ harvesting? The state fines you if you hurt yourself, and that's their logo. The serpent one more time. Some have the caduceus, which if you look closely, which fallen angel, which Luciferian guard, which evil entity held this caduceus? I think it was Hermes, otherwise known as the god of Mercury. And where do we see this caduceus? Where do we see this? We see it right here. with the Orthodox Church and the dualistic serpents raising on the spine. But there's more. Would modern science copy these ancient scriptures? Oh, yes, they do, for their religion of scientism. There it is again. Nucleic acid, otherwise known as, I haven't slept in 3.5 days, DNA. Wasn't supposed to sleep. Had three coffees. But let's go deeper. This is Jacob's ladder right here. Let's go deeper. This serpent, where else do we see it? Well, if sex is a sin, then I'm a fucking sinner, because I've fucked so many women in my life. I've fucked so many bitches in my life. I fucking ran a train on them solo. They didn't know which side they're getting fucked from. They're like, holy shit, he's in my ear. But this is what I was doing. It's the serpent again with the egg. Again, the serpent and the egg. And if we go back to my diagram, so it's very consistent with the earth is your physical body. The growth and reproductive generative principle is your water aura. Your astral fire is your soul, your emotion and emotion. But you're so emotional, you have to overcome it with your air bending of the mental plane, where you can create. And sometimes you get greedy and bite from the apple of Gnosis because Hermes came down to you. But remember, all Greek gods are Egyptian gods. But instead of having animal heads, they made them beautiful. So be more tempting, like the Bible said. Now this guy wants to open up his third eye. He can either go with Lucifer or black magic Satan. He can either be his own savior or the world's destroyer. You understand? Is this schizo, or is it making sense? Are these books starting to make sense to you? Why don't they teach us this in school? 4 fucking auras. Again, Manny P. Hall, 33-degree Freemason. And here we have Baphomet, the light bringer. But what I love so much about, you know what I love about this fucking pedophile? You know what I love about Baphomet? If you look closely, Baphomet, if you really focus, if you really are walking with God, Baphomet can actually help you out. I mean, it took years for me to see it, but I finally see what I needed to see. I needed to see that light. I needed to see this light. This was one of the most beautiful discoveries I ever made. where everyone falls for the Luciferian trap is they are convinced Lucifer is the good guy and Satan is Baphomet and the bad guy. But really focus on the artwork, these symbols. Remember, signs and symbols rule the world. What is Baphomet showing you? They keep telling you that you're either sun or moon, yin or yang. But when you look closely, you see that Baphomet is pointing to the yin-yang, light and darkness, and they're both fucking moons. It's a fucking trap. It's never solar worship. It's a trap to get you closer. Now, because I walk with God and I can't lie here, I have to tell you that I did not read that anywhere. But I have read that the solar energies being tempted. But Freemasons will look you in the eye and say no, that they genuinely believe they're on Lucifer's side and not the Saturnian side. And they're coping. They're coping hard. Now, Satan comes from Saturnalia, Saturday, the day of rest and worship. Now, I know planets are CGI and we're supposed to worship them as like some fucking giants and they're just so big and powerful and blah, blah, blah. But they resonate energy, right? They shoot it back and forth in infinite speeds. You can pull energy from the fucking cosmos. Let's find out what the fuck Saturn really is. Let's break it down. What is Saturn, chat? Well, Saturn is the jewel of the cosmos. Interesting. I mean, Saturn has a ring. And this is where people get confused because, chat, I don't think that's a ring. Even if it is CGI and fake, let's focus here. That's a fucking halo. And when Saturn is seen through a telescope, this is the coldest, furthest away from the sun, they say on the heliocentric model. But when you look at Saturn through a telescope, this is what you see. It's a fucking all-seeing eye. Again, I didn't read that anywhere. Just made the observation. I don't even know why it's not in Theosophy or any of those Blavatsky shit. No one wrote about this. I feel like I should be the first. But there it is. There's that Eye of Horus. It's not the sun. But let's look closer. What is Satan's number if Satan is Saturn? And what geometric shape does that make? To put a hex on someone is a hexagram. A 6-pointed star is on top of the CGI Saturn that they spoon feed you. They're obsessed with the Bible. They love the Bible more than Christians. They invert all of it because a magician loves mirrors. They have to invert it. Their rituals say they have to get a virgin and a hooker to do a ritual. Pure and darkness to have a better outcome for their magic. That's why they use children, because they know children are virgins. That's why they don't want everyone in decay and evil, because then they know they can't breed. They want most And the really psychopathic ones that really get consumed by Saturn's energy, Satan's force. Satan is a force, according to Freemasonry. Then they go psychotic. You are dumb. The Bible itself is inverted. Do you believe the serpent is bad? The story that the Jews made? Dude, you gotta go watch Adam Green, the guy who literally said rituals don't do anything. He said we just gotta live our lives without this religion mumbo jumbo, because rituals don't do anything. He literally said rituals don't do any. There's 1,000 fucking books written by people in the Federal Reserve and the Treasury. They print fucking money saying they do rituals all day. And this guy is saying it's a trap. It's not real. None of it is real. It's just embedded in your psyche since you were born. Whether you read the book or not, it's in you. Everyone knows the fucking Apple story. If you want me to believe a tribe of people faked it, then step one, get me to believe rituals don't work. Get me to believe blood magic doesn't work for $1 billion Balenciaga, John Podesta, Jeffrey Epstein. Yeah, they're all just psychotic. They've been doing it thousands of years. They're just psychotic. Eyes Wide Shut's just a movie. That retarded agnostic take is fucking retard worthy. Anyways, this is too easy. I feel like I could defend Christianity better than anyone on earth. I'm not even trying. All right. I mean, it really comes down to, do you believe in rituals working or not? That's where you either hop on board or you don't. You know what I mean? That's where everyone goes, I can't do it. I can't do it. I got to believe in this. This is what you believe in. Okay. This is giving you comfort too. From nothing, everything. Wait, if an explosion is chaos, how did it put everything into perfect order? Is this the only explosion in history to not be chaotic and be orderly? What? It's kind of stupid as fuck if you think about it. This has got to be the dumbest piece of shit I've ever seen. Like, this is literally Masonic mumbo jumbo. This is yikes. This is the default. I'll stick with a talking snake. You can have your funnel, okay? Fucking retard. Spent fucking 10 years researching to get to the Big Bang. Get the fuck out of here. All right, I lost my train of thought. What was I going to show you guys? I was going deeper in this rabbit. The hell was I going to show you guys? Is it water intermission time? All right, let's go deeper. Flat Earth. Yeah, someone get me that tweet. I tweeted about the Flat Earth, Albert Pike's book and all that. Okay, man, this is gonna be a 10-hour stream with the way we're going. All right. So, anyways, here's the false light, right? And they do talk about in their books of false light, but remember, 2 moons, right? Darkness and darkness, right? It's really just selfish darkness or outward damage darkness, right? This darkness, this solar darkness that they talk about, is for themselves. This one is for the world to be destroyed with, and eventually it destroys themselves too. Solve coagula is on the arms, okay? Now, nobody believes in black magic, but J.K. Rowling tattoo solve coagula. Huh. And a Mason tattoo right there, and there it is. She has the Baphomet tattoo. That's interesting. Now, what is this bitch known for? What is this? And look, to be perfectly honest, it adds comedic value when I'm really hyper honest, but I feel less cool doing it. I feel insecure doing this, man, because I haven't slept in days, and I know I sound crazy, and I'm not like yelling and high powered right now, but she's hot. You know, if I've ever seen a MILF, is this bitch. She's fucking hot. Some redheads bring the whole fucking, they bring the whole table, you know. I don't know what it is. Oh, sorry, is that tits? Just trying to show the face. Hold on. Like for an old hag. Someone said Lilith. We don't believe in Lilith here. Right? That's Magdalene. No, dude, for an old lady, why are you guys pretending like I hate when I'm hyper honest and everyone turns into like the Chad in chat. It's so cringe. Like this chat would fucking bang the shit out this woman. I hate when you guys do that thing like you have options. You have to bang her. I don't. That's the difference. I'm doing it for you. Yeah. Anyways. So she wrote Harry Pot. She wrote this stuff. The stuff that Destiny thinks this is me. That I'm just running around pretending like wizardry is real. Right? Destiny thinks this is who I am. They're like, Zherka's just this fucking guy who believes in this crazy shit, and he's just like Expelliarmus. And I never watched this fucking trash. I was too busy watching Star Wars and being a fucking man, Power Rangers and Star Wars and boy shit. I didn't watch the Bisexual the movie. And there's like 8 chapters or 8 movies, and the guy turns 40 years old by the end of it. So like he starts off as a fucking diaper. Look at it. He starts off here. And then all of a sudden, I'll pay you for the meth next weekend, bro. You know I'm good for it. Who the fuck wants to see? This is Depression the movie. It's like how alchemists study a plant or an animal growing and they pay attention to it withering away. Okay? This guy's fading fast. Right? When he smiles, you see a shadow of humanity left. You can tell this guy just does a lot of drugs in Hollywood, and he's probably a pedo like the rest of them, like allegedly. I don't know. I just saw that Epstein flight list, and it's like they shouldn't have even wrote names. They should have just put HOLLYWOOD. But anyways, so a lot of people think this literature is so poppin' that, you know, it's just popular. Americans just love this. You British love this. And dude, they print money. They have printing machines and they give it to you and they charge you interest. Like when they give you $10, you owe them 15. Okay, they don't need money. You know, you're covering it. That's how the system works. So if they don't need money, why the fuck do they push? They're not doing this for profit. It's not like people like witches and wizards that much. No, it's pushed from the top down, meaning they control the algorithm. They know if they push it hard enough, people will start to identify with it and call it nostalgic. And it's really just stupid shit. It's the dumbest. I don't even get it. Like he fights a dude that's going through a rhinoplasty. I don't even get their relationship. Like he's the nerd, but he's actually the Chad nerd because there's another soy boy, right? I don't get, like, where's the dude? Where's the character where I go, oh, that's Zherka. I like that. Some Vegeta energy. I like that. I'm not watching shit. Look, they got Slicker and S-Van in the new one. And they wear ties that they're just going to sell on Amazon. Like, people are going to wear that to look, hey, I bought the scarf, John. It's just so fucking anti-masculinity, right? Like the last thing a man needs is a magic wand. I'm pretty sure dildos are marketed as magic wands now. You know, I come from a world where a man has a staff, not a wand. A wand is the gayest instrument. I mean, like, this is out to destroy the youth, whatever this lore is. There it is. That's what really happened. There's his magic wand. I'm not saving this stream. I didn't even get fucking subs for... one in the chat, don't lie, best stream you've seen in months. If you lie, God is watching you. I'm telling you, I haven't slept in days, but because I have so much work to do, this stream just can't stop being based. You know, I'm going to... By the end of this stream, you guys will be Freemasons. Why didn't you sleep? Because I spent a year reading all this Masonic literature, and I had 2 weeks to put it into packaging and footnotes and all that, because I had to finish each book 4 or 5 times, because I don't know, my brain is just weird. But, you know, I'm the kind of guy... It wasn't resistance. It was like I had fun. And I didn't think, you know, a year flies by that quick. I've never read before in my life. I didn't think I could read. I thought I could just read like a paragraph or two. I didn't think I could do pages. But something changed. Like, I guess I'm like having a midlife crisis or some shit. And it was like the most euphoric I've ever been. Like last year, all I did was have sex and read. Like a lot of sex, food, and it was like the most euphoric vacation. I was taking books on planes and I was vacationing with books, and it was weird, dude. I had audiobooks. I'd listen to audiobooks. Get up, fuck, go back to learning. It was like the one time I anti-chatted my life. I wasn't a Chad. I was like a nerd, like Harry Potter. Anyways, so I read and I read and I read, and then I said, you know, the only way I'll have mastery over this, where if I die today, people will go, oh, he could blow your mind. You know, he's no Alex Jones. Like, he knows his shit. I mean, the only way I'll never be remembered as the guy who just got every girl on Twitch, bro. I will fucking kill myself right now in a video game if that's going to be what the fuck I'm remembering. Well, I still remember my buddy and my brother joking about that years ago, and I freaked the fuck out. I think I went from 2,000 viewers to like 600 in a week from changing content, because I just panicked. I was like killing it on Tinder and farming VIP, and I just panicked. I was like, no, that can't be me. Hell no, that can't be me. Especially if I'm not fucking them. You know, if I was fucking running through those bitches, it'd be a little fun, you know, just fucking yank their pigtails and fuck the shit out of all of them and just be like, oh, I'm the man. But no, I didn't even fuck any of them. You know, I was on my purity shit. So I'm like, why am I torturing myself talking to these fucking harlots and demons and shit? And yeah, and then, you know, I saw the true path. And I'm not going to lie, dude, I became so intelligent. Not when I speak and shit. I don't believe in that stupid shit. I believe like when I'm home alone and I'm reading. And because I know where I come from. I come from retard IQ. And like caveman shit. And, you know, I'm not going to lie. Sometimes I actually get anxiety and go like, did I bite from that fucking apple? Like, who the fuck learns how to read this late? Yeah, I could always read a book, but the books I'm reading is this, dude. Look at this shit. This is going to blow your mind. Anywhere you go, let's say, pick a timestamp, chat. Pick a timestamp. It's like 8-9 hours for only part 4 and 5. This is the fucking book I finished 9 times because it's 1,000 pages. Okay, no, we're not doing 66. It's not a rough read when you thesaurus the heavy parts, and I sped up and really skipped a lot of the stuff that I already agree with, like the politics and how government should be run. And, you know, I skipped like 20% of this book because it was just rattling on for. But check this out. Okay, 543. 543. Now, this guy's also a high-level poet. He writes thousands of... he spoke 16 languages. So this is the highest level genius since Plato. 553, you say? Okay, this is the book I finished 9 times. It took a fucking year, on and off, because I was doing other books, but look at this.
And of Simeon and Levi he speaks as united, as are the 2 fishes that make the constellation Pisces, which is their armorial emblem. Plato in his Republic followed the divisions of the zodiac and the planets. So did Lycurgus at Sparta, and Cecrops in the Athenian
Oh, it's not that bad.
Chun, the Chinese legislator, divided China into 12 chiu, and specially designated 12 mountains. The Etruscans divided themselves into 12 cantons. Romulus appointed 12 lictors. There were 12 tribes of Ishmael, and 12 disciples of the Hebrew reformer. The New Jerusalem of the Apocalypse.
Okay, that has to be the easiest part of the book. Watch random part.
Governs their conduct, controls their destinies, disposes of life and death. The words I speak are but a certain succession of particular sounds that by conventional arrangement communicate to others the immaterial, intangible, eternal thought.
Damn! Intangible, eternal thought. You know how many times you have to read, even this book, man, like you can't, jeez.
The fact that thought continues to exist an instant after it makes its appearance in the soul proves it immortal, for there is nothing conceivable that can destroy it. The spoken words, being mere sounds, may vanish into thin air.
So this guy who fucking talks to serpents and goes into psychic states and hallucinates and then just has 16 languages and he can literally just, you know, he's genius over genius. You know, he's a genius's genius. This guy, he makes like the greatest arguments for God and still chooses greed, pride, and all that at the end. It's really unreal.
And the written ones, mere marks, be burned, erased, destroyed. But the thought itself lives still and must live on forever. A human thought, then, is an actual existence and a force and power capable of acting upon and controlling matter as well as mind.
Did you hear that? This motherfucker. So if Freemasons run the world and they're the greatest geniuses the world has ever seen because they're cheating, and he is 1,000 times smarter than the highest level Mason. He's the Pope of Masonry, the Grand Wizard. You understand what I'm saying? Like, you'll agree with 80-90% of what he says, and then you find out how he got that knowledge, and you're like, what the fuck?
Thought continues to exist an instant after it makes its appearance in the...
Like, how can you not believe thought can change matter if this guy's saying it? This guy is not Bill Nye the Science Guy. This book he wrote, Morals and Dogma, was not even allowed to be in the public. It was only for Masonic lodges. This is a big fat leak when they had turmoil. And listen to him talk about, I just clicked on a random part and he's talking about the mental plane being affecting matter. And he's not talking about like maybe, like how string theory, all those, you know, he's talking about for real.
Communicate to others the immaterial, intangible, eternal thought. The fact that thought continues to exist an instant after it makes its appearance in the soul proves it immortal, for there is nothing conceivable that can destroy it. The spoken words, being mere sounds, may vanish into thin air, and the written ones, mere marks, be burned, erased, destroyed. But the thought itself lives still and must live on forever.
He thinks horizontally, vertically, and diagonally. He speaks 16 different languages. You know what kind of mastery over English that is? That's insane. He like sees numbers in letters, dude.
A human thought, then, is an actual existence and a force and power capable of acting upon and controlling matter as well as mind. Is not the existence of a God who is the immaterial soul of the universe and whose thought, embodied or not embodied in his word, is an infinite power of creation and production, destruction and preservation, quite as comprehensible as the existence of a soul, of a thought separated from the soul, of the power of that thought to mold the fate and influence the destinies of humanity? And yet we know not when that thought comes, nor what it is. It is not we. We do not mold it.
Well, I don't care if there's someone on Twitch who speaks 27 languages. Okay. I don't really care. Okay. This book is priceless because it's like there's 1,000 pages describing God when every genius throughout history, they had trouble with a page. They'd always bring the argument back to humanity. This guy is biting from. This guy's addicted to the apple, dude. He's like dropping too much. But it's good. It's good. Anyways, okay, let's finish this up. Let's get serious. Now, what in God's name is this? Is that Harry the Cuck? That's not Potter. Okay. Megan. No. Harry. Was it clone or doll or what the fuck? Look at this.
हाँ ये वीडियो वायरल हो रही है. मेगन मार्कल, तुम्हें पता है प्रिंस हैरी के साथ उनकी बीवी है. हाँ ये वीडियो वायरल हो रही है. मेगन मार्कल, तुम्हें पता है प्रिंस हैरी के साथ उनकी बीवी है. और ये भी तुम्हें पता होगा ये
That's not even her. Why are you question marking? You're so stupid. That's a fucking mask. You fucking idiot. Yo, how's the average person so fucking stupid, man? Unreal that no one caught that. Dude, look at the face. Who the fuck is that with that fucking red hair cock? And yo, give me my tweet. I can't do streams like this because, man, I got buddies that I talk to about the stuff I investigate, and they're like, "There's no point with chat. Like, just keep it for yourself. It's anyone's chat. They're never gonna get it. They're stupid. You guys are like slow-minded. If I believed in evolution, you guys are deformed. You de-evolved. I believe we all did. But all right, pass it in chat again. Okay. So these guys always like, yo, you're a flat earther, bro.
I get quite a bit, which is, are Freemasons, do they know that the earth is flat? Are we told that the earth is flat? How many Freemasons know that the earth is flat? Written by Albert Pike. This book I was given after becoming a 32nd degree Mason, Freemason. So let's just see what is written in Morals and Dogma. In the first chapter, as it relates to the square. It says, the square is a right angle formed by two right lines. It is adapted only to a plane surface and belongs only to geometry, earth measurement, and trigonometry, which deals only with planes and with the earth, which the ancients supposed to be a plane. The square is for plane measurement, okay? The ancients understood that the earth was a plane, fixed, immovable, set upon. To answer a question that...
Yeah, and they're not really allowed to say it outright, because there's a quote here where they say we have to intentionally mislead. All right, so we finished this one. There's like 9 million more to go. And I'm tired, but only like body. Like face is, I'm good. Okay, what is Count Dooku, right? His Star Wars is about Freemasonry, the solar, and the dark side. What does he have to say about real world black magic? Because Destiny says this is all fake. The truth is stranger than fiction, because fiction has its limits, whereas truth is unimaginable.
Up in the back there?
It's well known that you have a huge interest in the occult and one of the largest collections of books.
I don't have a huge collection. Somebody wrote I had 20,000 books. I'd have to live in a bath. I have maybe 4 or 5. I have The Devil Rides Out, first edition, signed to me by Dennis Wheatley. There's a book just come out.
So you met him in person. You're at the top of Hollywood. Success, influence, money of the material world. You're winning north, east, south, west, above, below. You have a bunch of occult books and you're meeting with the authors of them. And you want us to believe you don't have that many and you're just not that into this kind of stuff and you're not doing rituals and okay. Yeah, I wonder if your buddies are doing it in Hollywood. I'm gonna expose your buddies soon. One in the chat.
About him, called The Devil is a Gentleman. And I have met people who claimed to be Satanists, who claimed to be involved with black magic, who claimed that they
Dark side.
knew a lot about it. But as I said, I've certainly never been involved, and I warn all of you, never, never, never. You will not only lose your mind, you lose your soul.
Psyche comes from the word soul. It means mind and soul. So if someone's psycho, it's an illness of the soul. Spirituality comes from the word spiros, meaning to breathe.
I don't have a big library in the account, no. I know, look, the internet and the media, if they can't think of something to do, they invent it. If they can't think of something to say, they invent it. I don't know who thought that one up. Looks good in print, I suppose, but it's not true.
Interesting. Okay, so you don't have anything to do with the dark side? Okay. So Anderson Cooper. Okay. Let's see what my buddy Anderson Cooper is up to. Yeah. 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 Why did you admit that you are part of Operation Mockingbird with the CIA, where you guys infiltrate media, fake news, CNN? And why is this picture of you as a child with your mom have Satan in the background sacrificing Jesus Christ through the flames of Moloch? Again, you have the sun and moon Masonic duality right here and here, and the stars. They'll use this astronomy for their magic. Look at this, though. Anderson Cooper child photo. Let's get a better. Yeah. That's a little more clear. That's Christ being sacrificed to Moloch. What do you say about Illuminati? Illuminati is 6 guys who used to go to fucking beer pubs. Like, Illuminati is not a thing, bro. Do your research. It's never been a thing, right? There's 6 dudes. I think 6 or 9 dudes who would go to a fucking beer. They do a beer crawl. Like, they didn't run shit. They didn't run a fucking city, dude. It's just like what retards talk about. Like, Illuminati, bro. Illuminati. Yeah, I'm not going to talk about Freemasonry. I'm going to talk about the Illuminati. You know, why would I talk about these guys who like run the police force? These guys who invented entertainment to keep us distracted. These guys who literally invented fucking basketball. Yeah. Basketball. They infiltrate everyone. Look how they write Muslim. They write Muslim for their Shriner hats. Look at this. I'm gonna blow your fucking mind right now. Look at this shit. The fuck is wrong with me right now? Look at this. The Saturn rocket. And look at the sigil. It's the third eye of Lucifuge. They have psychic revelations, just like Rosicrucians. Oh, look at this. They're in Antarctica. Yeah, Destiny. I'm totally crazy, Destiny. Oh, look, who's that? Is that Greta Thumb? And when we look at Jay-Z with Do What Thou Wilt, which is Aleister Crowley's fucking religion, you have this board here with their magical symbols that you see. Ellen, right? You can find that. And here's Prince Harry, occultist, black magician, dressed as a black mage and Nazi, sporting the earth, fire, air, and water alchemical black magic swastika. And they're not even called Windsor. His last name is Saxe Goldberg Gotha. And if you Wikipedia him, they're every single royal is German. Not one of them is British. They're all Germans. Like, why are they pretending to be British? It's kind of weird. This is this is 33 degree Freemason Manny Palmer All. I hereby promise the Great Spirit Lucifuge, Prince of Demons, that each year I will bring onto him a human soul to do with as it may please him. And in return, Lucifuge promises to bestow upon me the treasures of the earth and fulfill my every desire for the length of my natural life. If I fail to bring him each year the offering specified above, then my own soul shall be forfeit to him. Signed, Invocant, signs pact with his own blood. And how did this man die? Does anyone know? Like, at the end, Lucifer got his ass. He got killed. Those demons fucked him up, dude. He raped and killed and murdered brutally. That's just the way the cookie crumbles when you make those kind of pacts. Now what's this? Oh, look at the Special Forces Flight Test Squadron. It's a wizard. The triangle. Look at that. It's a Grand Wizard of Masonry. Again. Assessing the future. Look at that. There's psychic revelations of the future. Joint Space Operations Center. United Space. Are you kidding me? It's not OTO, it's the STO. Then you have the Luciferian. I guess he wants to like Baphomet it up. Here we have Elon Dust with his evil mom. And that's the hero they give us. Then you have ASAP Rocky. And look at that. He has to do a ritual to sign that big money contract. Then you have Brad Pitt. You can Google that. It's his Masonic ring. And Brad Pitt's quote is, what is his quote about the devil? Let's see, Brad. Jeez, all these guys are like so rich and famous. Like, why did they do that? And they scrubbed it from the internet. Where is Brad Pitt admitting he made a pact with the devil? I could really try on something different for myself. That was Satanism. It's working out really well. I made a pact. That's why. Okay. You made a pact. Is that why you're so good looking? Or are you good looking and your pride made you make a pact with your psychic revelations and your fucking devil word? Is that Manny fucking Pacquiao the Freemason? Another $200 million figure. Wow. That can't be real. John, I didn't know. John, you're like fucking, like, you're crazy, bro. Like, you're saying like everyone is in on it and stuff. John, you're crazy. Yeah, I'm crazy. There's the Pac-Man. Working for this man. Good Christian guy, I guess, right? He's just a good Christian guy. Then we have Christian Bale. It's an interesting name.
Thank you to that geezer over there, Adam. He said, I've got to find somebody who can be absolutely charisma free and reviled by everybody. So he went, that's got to be Bale in it, you know. Thank you, and for all the competition, I will be cornering the market on charisma free. What do you think, Mitch McConnell next? That could be good, couldn't it? Thank you to Satan for giving me inspiration on how to play this role.
Okay, I guess it's just comedy, right?
You write that for sure my lyrics had struck nerves that had never been struck before. How does it feel when you listen to or perform these songs today?
They change their meaning over periods of time. They change their meaning for different situations that a person's in, and they hold up because they're so they're so wide, and there's so many levels in them, so you don't have to act them out. Pop songs usually have to act out. I mean, you ever see Mick Jagger do Satisfaction? Well, that's he acts it out.
That's not what you did.
No. I mean, he's a good actor, but nevertheless, you know, I can't do that.
Why do you still do it? Why are you still out here?
Well, the destiny thing. I mean, I made a bargain with it, you know, a long time ago, and I'm holding up my end.
What was your bargain?
To get where I am now.
Should I ask who you made the bargain with?
With the with you know, with the chief commander.
On this earth?
And in this earth, and then in a world we can't see.
This is just a coincidence again.
Bargain with it, you know, a long time ago, and I'm holding up my end.
What was your bargain?
To get where I am now.
Should I ask who you made the bargain
With you, bro. Look at your eyes, man. You're clearly the fucking devil laughing.
bargain with?
With the with you know, with the chief commander.
They always laugh like they got their hand in the cookie jar, like they get a little ashamed and shit. And he's like, ha ha ha, yeah, I wrote one song that I can't write anymore because I'm not demonically charged and inspired. So now I gotta wait for my turn in hell, and I'm coping so hard, and what's funny is, like, everyone, here's the problem with the world is everyone thinks you're either a good guy or a bad guy, but no, dude, they give to charity. They spend 80 years being good guys. That's how fucking evil they are in one act. Like, they cope hard. They try and play both roles, and they try and do good things, and they like, I'm not going to cheat on my wife because 10 years ago I killed a child, and you know, they really cope. You know, there's no good guys and bad guys. They coping bad guys. It's not like in the movies where they're like doubling down against God. Like, they're terrified. And you always see it. Right? Then you have Eminem, which, remember, big stars don't take roles for money. They don't damage their image unless they have to. They're told to, because deep down, this is who Eminem is. I have some insider info in a video game.
Rap about the things that I hate. It's more about the things that I fear.
I get you.
You know, it's like if I say something about women or whatever, I think a lot of that is more or less me just dealing with issues with, you know, old issues with my mom or whatever.
With your mother.
Yeah, or you know, when I say things about gay people, or people think that my lyrics are homophobic, you know, it's because I'm gay. When I rap about violence or, you know, sound like I'm promoting violence, I think that, you know...
Gay? We're pretty sure in the booth you just heard him say he was gay.
Curious what you meant by that, exactly.
I mean, I'm gay.
See, this is funny to everyone unless you know people in the music industry. And I've heard 4 or 5 different stories about... Never mind.
I'm just a little confused here because gay can mean a lot of things.
I'm a homosexual.
Meaning?
I like men.
What the fuck just happened? Eminem just said he was gay.
Apparently that's funny. Here's Ashton Kutcher and this fucking Mrs. Mid. Let's zoom in here. What do we have here? Oh, look at that. It's Saturn, the light bringer. And is that Led Zeppelin? The light bringer? Stairway to Heaven? Demonically charged song that cannot remember, they once they hit some of these songs, they can never do them again. Before the gray alien things even came out, before anyone knew what a fucking Roswell was, this is what Aleister Crowley saw in his head. He communicated with this fucking thing. It's fucking weird. There's Prime Minister of Italy, and it's a Mason. And look at this. 322 Skull and Bones and Elon Musk on the 322nd day of the year. He tweets a skull and bones. You getting it? Is anyone feeling left out? You should feel left out. You're an idiot. There's that Saturn rocket. And this is how they do all their magic. By copying what's above. Below. Is there anyone who does not believe these people are baby eaters? Well, or maybe puppets. Here's Justin Bieber, and he released 10 random baby photos when Yummy came out. And remember, Justin Bieber had like 5 million views only. His channel died for some reason. And then this song that's shit got 100 billion algorithmic views because, I don't know, but they made him post this. I don't know why. And they captioned it yummy. As in like they're eating babies, but maybe I'm reaching, bro. Maybe I'm reaching. I mean, they have cannibal art. They have John Podesta in this. Look at this. These kids in the background, not only are they going to get fucking kidnapped ritualistically in the music video, a lot of times even in person, but you're going to hear the static of the microphone drop to the floor like they got dragged into a fucking minivan by the end of this video. And you got to ask yourself, if Justin Bieber got 7 million on his song and then he was pushed this shitty song Yummy, did it really get 753 million and his last video got 7 to 8 million before this? Like, why when he wasn't doing what they want, he dropped in views so much if he's such a mega fucking star? Or did it get views and they just ticked it down views on YouTube? Like, I know he's a big deal, but 753 million to like from 8? I don't know about that. That's a big difference for a shit song. Bro, Satan took back his fucking hairline. This is brutal. This song's about sex? Then why is John Podesta, who's been accused because his brother went to jail for trafficking kids, why is he in this fucking video as the fucking dork? with Oprah. And if this song is about sex, why does the food look so gross? They're alluding to eating humans. And why do the kids get fucking kidnapped? See, it's just the ruling class, right? It's all the perverted liberals. Look at that. They fucking got his ass when he was young. They're even showing you. Like, they own you, man. They're like the real mafia. Now, who thinks I'm reaching? Who thinks I'm reaching and Bieber is not controlled by Masons? What's the Bieber song where they write over him? You know, they have like drawings over him. I don't really follow this shit. Someone's gotta know. Well, they have like a marker, like a magic marker, and they're like drawing on a screen on top of him. Where are you now? Are you sure? Oh shit. God damn, this song's so good. Can't deny it. No. Now I'm all alone and my joys turn them open. Tell me. There's like a song I hated when it was on the radio, and then years pass, and now it's bringing a fucking tear to my eye. Cause like I did a lot of growing up around this summertime. I think it was summer, I don't know. But this is like hurting, man. Where are you now that I need you? It's like, you gotta remember, dude, everything I did in my life, I did late. The girlfriend was like 21 and a half. And like, I did, you know, I tried to cling on to, I had issues, man. And so like, every high school experience I was supposed to have, I had it so late in my life. Like, I kept postponing it. So this to me is my high school song. Where are you now? Yeah, you're in a Masonic lodge. That's where you are. Okay. Let's see if we can slow down this and figure out just what the fuck. Give me the timestamp. All right, that's not that damning. Bird. All right, that's not that bad. I'm pretty sure I'll find it though. Oh, there's the one eye symbolism. Someone did it for us. All right, let's see if someone did it for. Oh, look at that. That's one of the demons. I think Bulwar's demon. That's interesting. Oh, okay. Pyramid. Serpent with the money. Okay. It's not that bad. It's not horrible. It's not like Yummy's about children. If you are reading this, then it's already too late. Okay, so they did a ritual and they're trying to hit our subconscious with their sin. Okay, help me please. Okay, we get it. You're a puppet. Okay, your heart's been ripped out, I guess. Okay, evil. Okay, that's not that crazy. Okay, whatever. Don't give a fuck. What's up? Okay, now it's getting a little racist. And all right, what else? Who's that? Who's that bitch? What the fuck? Why is she advertising herself here? Okay, there's... Stop choking me, Justin. Okay, so there's a child who got choked in this ritual. And what is that in the corner? What is this, chat? You see, as soon as you said Yami is about sex, it's not about children, you immediately lost your soul and you're going to burn in hell. I've been doing this, blood. I just forget a lot because I see it everywhere. He's owned. And look at that. It's a 22nd degree Master Mason. Whatever they're called. Is that a penis? Is that a penis? Is that phallic imagery for kids? That's a fucking dick, bro. How do people say I'm reaching? They're the ones fucking doing it. That's what the obelisk is. The apron, the eye is the penis. It's Baphomet, the children, the penis, and the rising serpent. That's why you masturbate, because of these serpents. You're inflicted. That's why Washington... How are you a fucking American and you don't know that you're not in a Christian nation? George Washington doesn't even have a fucking shirt on. He doesn't, he's doing the as above, so below without a fucking shirt on. Like, you're an American and you really don't see this stuff. You need me to show you. He's doing Baphomet. That's why he's shirtless. Notice the two wings of the twin. It's showing you the eagle. How do you go your whole lives thinking I'm the schizo? These billionaires are showing penises and fucking squares and compasses. Like, get over yourself, bro. Enough trying to look cool in front of your friends. You're trying to look cool in front of Destiny and trying to... I don't want to be the schizo guy at the party. You're going to burn in hell if you're not the schizo, you fucking retard. You're all burning in hell for laughing at me. What the fuck is going... That's for kids, really? And they probably done that in like a millisecond. Just for your subconscious. They want to add you to the sin. So you are allowing sin on children. They want to drag you to hell with them. Misery loves company. You're all destined for fucking hell if you don't sound like me. You better show someone this. You better save a soul. You need to save a soul. You need to do better, chat. I could go all day, you know. Here's Will Smith doing the veil, the hidden hand. Here's the Dalai Lama doing the hidden hand. And remember, this fucking pedo, he skinned alive children. And they wrote an article about that. That was kind of fucking weird. Like, he held the human skin. What the fuck is that about? Why is he sitting next to the fucking devil himself? Look at this fucking dumb bitch, right? Did she gain a lot of weight recently? She's like coping. What, the devil's not keeping you, and you were never attractive. Look at Jesus saves 2 lightning bolts, the Lady Gaga face lightning bolts, because Lucifer came down as lightning, bzz, bzz, as a flash. And there is the Eye of Horus, just to pervert Christ. Then you have the Dalai Lama's fucking flag. It's a Masonic pyramid worshipping Lucifer, the light bringer, again. And then you have this fucking pedo. All you people out there, Satan is my master. He's always been. Then why are you such a pussy, bro? Then you got Gandhi, third eye. There is the Dalai Lama in front of his Masonic flag. There's Elon Musk's mom, Marina Abramovich, who gets a partnership with Microsoft to do a transhumanist commercial. Club 33. Louis Armstrong, fucking Mason. The club, you're not a part of this club, this hidden hand club. Look at that. Jesus is king. It's an all-seeing eye. Prince Hall, Freemasonry for black men. But John, you're just like connecting weird dots. Dude, the Queen's fucking police officer. The fucking had this police security escort. Got the Mason right there and the magical star of witchcraft. Shriner's hat. 666. That's why he's called the 6 man. Then you've got Abraham Lincoln, and look who betrays him, the hidden hand once again. Aleister Crowley with the Book of Lies. Is more sun worship. This is full-time Satan. And look at that, it says full-time upside down cross. Full-time my ass, you dumb bitch. You're gonna burn in hell. You're gonna burn in hell. All of you cute. You look so cute. You're not gonna burn. Yes, you are gonna burn. Here's fucking Young Thug with the 3 pillars. Signed Mason. And he's got his hand on his chest. They're all practicing Kabbalah. The Kaaba. They're everywhere. They're in the Vatican. They're with royal families. Jack Parsons right here. Focus. Right here. Invented. How the fuck did he invent Dianetics, Scientology, and the fucking rocket? I'll tell you how he invented it. He says it's the fucking occult. That's why when you look at the inventor of the rocket, look at that. The fucking all-seeing eye. Look at that. Adrenochrome? Fucking government issued. The fuck? There's your boy. Hey, Tankies. Look, it's your boy. Tankies. Tankies, come protect your boy. He's fighting Satanism, right? He's the good guy. He's the Luciferian. He's not the Satanist. Tankies, come burn in hell. Come burn in hell fighting for the red pill. It's a fucking illusion of choice, man. It's all fucking over. We're all gonna fucking die, alright? But my soul is immortal because I follow God, okay? My soul is fucking immortal. There's that serpent worship in the Vatican, clairvoyance, and it all comes from this. Look at that. Look at that. They play with their dangly balls. And look at Scientology over here on this side. You like that? Yeah? You like that? Israel, Isis, moon god, Ra, sun god, and Elohim, their destroyer, Saturn. So they got the moon, the sun, and the fucking star. Yes, planets are stars. They're wandering stars. Go read the fucking Bible. It'll tell you the shape of your reality, what you step on. Yes, the earth is flat. Space is fake. This map is found in the United Nations. It's a flat earth map with more ice out here. You're a fucking idiot. These are the waters above. That's why stars look like that. You've never seen a star. You're a fucking moron. You're a retard. This is what you believe because of destiny. Your destiny is to burn in hell. Look at this guy. Out of evil comes good. However, and the confusion of tongues gave rise to the ancient practice of Masons conversing without the use of speech. Yeah, they like their symbols. Is that Kyle Rittenhouse doing the hidden hand? And what was his appearing? What was his appearing name, chat? What was Kyle Rittenhouse's name on his where be appearing? Was it Kyle Rittenhouse, whatever, and it was 33. Huh. This fat bitch can act. I think he was crying for real, though. I knew it was a psyop since day one. My fucking chat ate me up back then about it. Dumbest bitch. I'm so glad some of those guys are gone. Fucking retards, man. Act like they don't see Floyd's fucking tattoo. Look at this guy. Look at this guy's fucking... Look at this Shriner. This is a Knights of Templar. This is what they look like now that they're not Chads. They're liberals. Look at what's on his fucking head. Where have you seen that symbol before? Literally the fucking symbol of Satan in Masonry. And what is this? This ancient IHS. It's the Jesuit Order of the Vatican. Again, Isis, Horus, Set, Generator, excuse me. Operator, Generator, Destroyer. But it's supposed to be G-O-D. Look at that. Do what thou wilt. Is Masonry from Dilemma. That's OTO. Aleister Crowley. Black Magician. Sigil of Saturn. Seal of Satan. It's Luciferianism. Is the same as fucking Satanism. It's just the third eye this way. And this one, the third eye, would be the penis. And, or for Crowley, who Crowley called the third eye because he enjoyed homosexual sex. He called it... do you guys want the quote? Should I pull it up? Okay. Let me find it for you. He said, "Oh, how superior is the eye of Horus to the mouth of Isis." Meaning to him, the eye of Horus is anal sex. Then we have the CERN, these portal openers. And look at that. Who's this? Interesting. Oh, look at that. The Lord depicted as the god Shiva, the cosmic dancer, the destroyer. That's the portal they want to open with their magic. And I'm the schizo because I got a bunch of reading done, and better than footnotes, it just pictures, images, it just triggers my mind better. Like, I absorb it better through symbols. But I'm not one of them. Are you convinced yet, chat? Or should we go deeper? Should we go balls deeper? Oh, look at that. It's that flat earth map. Oldest clock. Sex magicians. That's interesting. And there's Jack Parsons. Is this the United Nations meditation room? Why the fuck do they have that? Are they like all Satanists? Yeah, is this the Knights of Malta? Like, why is the Vatican Guard from Switzerland? They're not even Italians and Romans. Because it's the fucking Knights of Templar, you fucking retard. That's why they do their Swiss shadow banking there. Read the Jesuit Oath. I'm not going to give you guys the good shit because it requires my attention to read the fine print, but wait till I get this project done with. Pretty much almost there. Y'all want to go deeper? I can take you deeper, actually. I can take you way deeper. How deep do you want to go? No, I shouldn't do that. You know what? Yeah. I'm not going to do that, actually. Follow God and video coming soon. You guys probably have 45 minutes of straight content. Today was kind of just like me poking around. I didn't actually go in depth in any of it. I've got essays. It's going to be a long, fat video, and it's going to be edited fast. So if you like this, you're in for like, I mean, like, let's be honest, okay? The stuff that I showed you today, be honest. Have you seen it all before? And which ones blew you away? Like, which one's because I didn't even show you any of the Masonic literature, not because I give a fuck. If I start reading, we'd never finish. But because it's blurry and small, it's not the final copy. If you liked today's stream, join the third Discord rabbit hole. All you gotta do is show people you're serious. Show my team you've got good stuff. You send us some good stuff. If it's Bigfoot, you can't come in. If it's truth, we let you in. And then you gotta peddle the general chat every day like everyone else. And the interesting thing about that Discord is none of them read one of those fucking books because they're so long. So I try to force them, but these guys are lazy. So we need guys like that. And when this video is done, I think I'm going to take a break from reading about this stuff for a long time. Like, I'll touch on it, but there's other stuff I want to really learn. I just got to get this out of my way because I'm tired of being called the crazy guy. I could just refer people to, like I used to just get angry at a flat earth. Now I go watch my debates so you understand where I'm coming from. Yeah, I can't wait to do it for stuff like this. Be like, no, I'm not crazy. You should go read all this stuff I have lined up for you that Alex Jones won't do. And no one wants to read the fucking books. I'll do it myself.